Hi guys, Madmax here with another guide. So a little context from who I am. I'm just like a Plat 1 AD carry, trying to get a diamond and stuff. I like Vayne. She's my favorite character, right? So this video is basically just gonna be like, I don't know, kind of why you shouldn't boil down AD carry and teamfight to attacking the closest target, right? There's a lot more that goes into your positioning. There's a lot more going in your target. So like if I have a Rammus, for example, I really don't want to be hitting Rammus because, you know, he's not that high of a threat. His CC is a big problem for me, but I want to kill Tristana or like their Jax or someone else, right? So this is a team fight. This is a really, really close match. You can see the gold's pretty close for a solo queue game. We're getting poked down by Nidalee and stuff, right? So Rammus comes in on us and he tries to engage. He powerballs into the middle of us, little Ahri's a little out of position, right? This is a really weird fight because our team splits. 3 members of my team go down into their red side while, 2 members of our team go up mid, right? So we're split from the get-go. And you can see that they're kind of in position to capitalize on that. Jax is home guarding in. Nidalee's in a really good poking spot. Tristana is 15. She has decent range. And I'm all the way back here. My Darius wants to reinitiate, right? So, if you notice, what I kind of do is, instead of going around, because that would take too long, the fight would be over by the time I get there, I kind of zone myself away from everyone, and I start moving up. Because I see Tristana's right there. Tristana wants to range me down. And the way you play Vayne versus Tristana is amazing in teamfight. She is 100% better in a teamfight than Vayne is. But Vayne is a better duelist. So if you can get yourself in a position to duel Tristana, you will win 100% every time. You also see that I'm actually out-leveling her, and I have a couple kills up on her. I have 3 kills on her. I'm a little bit more built than her. So I could totally duel her. But she's better in a teamfight because, her range, her really long range jump, and her ult. So I get myself in position to duel her, and then Nami, to make it even better, Nami blows her bubble on me. That means I'm, completely open to go ham on their AD carry. Their AD carry wants to fight me too. So I just do that. Like, I'm like, that's a no-brainer. Like, why walk around and go for Rammus when, hey, Tristana's right here. I can get her out of the fight before it even starts. So Tristana goes in. She realizes, oh shit, Vayne wants me because I was invisible. I bork her and then just go on her. That forces her to ult me away and then jump out. Now that's amazing because she's completely useless. He just blew her 2 escape spells. So now you see Rammus and Jax are here. Their fight, I think they jumped on Ahri. Yeah, Ahri's over here. They jumped on Ahri, right? I'm completely out of this fight, kind of. So again, instead of going around, I know I have complete control over these 3 guys. Nami CC is down. Nidalee, all she can do is chuck spears at me, and she's not going to hit a Vayne. She's just not going to hit a Vayne with your tumble and stuff. And why go around and join this fight? They clearly have that handled, when I could keep their 2 carries and their support out. So I go on Nami. I make sure she can't help Jax or Rammus. Nidalee is like, just trying to get in position for a spear. Tristana doesn't really want to fight because her escape is down. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have flash. And, so I'm DPSing Nami, get her to flash out. Tristana knows she can't duel me either. Nidalee's like, oh shit, Vayne's there, better chuck spears at her too. And she's done, just out of the fight. And I didn't even kill anyone. I haven't put a single shot in the Rammus or Jax. They probably haven't even seen me yet. And I've zoned 3 of their champions out of the fight, 2 of them being their carries. And then that makes it really easy. We just walk in. My team's been 4v2ing this entire time, and then just clean. Well, I don't even clean up my last hit. I take the kill. But yeah, like, it's just a judgment call, I guess. I could have totally went around and chose the safe path and focused on Rammus. I took a really nice spear. Ow. But, like, why? I knew I could duel Tristana. I knew I would dodge Nidalee spears. I knew Nami bubble was down. There's no reason to do that because Tristana's a much bigger priority than their full tank Jax and Rammus. And I knew my team could 4v2. And that effectively just wins us the fight. We get a kill. They all have to go back, and then we back off because, we can't really push Nexus. But it's judgment calls, and you just need to be able to know who to focus. And, like, don't always do that every fight. That's the best way to get you killed. I'm going to rewind back to an earlier fight. Hopefully I get this time right. Yeah, this is good. And, so this is earlier on in the game. We're sieging down mid lane, and, we're kind of in position to fight. Jax is split pushing us, so we're like, okay, fine, we'll just push down. You can have our inhib. We're going to get your towers, too. So team fight starts. Rammus dives in, because he wants to defend. And you know, you see I kind of go in, but not really. I get CC'd and stuff in the towers right there. I just focused on Rammus. Why do anything special? Like, Rammus is there. He's a free kill. Like, you know, she's all the way over here. And there's no point. Like, yeah, that's when you could focus tanks. Why not? When you really have no other goals and it's way too risky to, like, dive their carries. I would have died there if I dove. And just, you know, you have to, like, it's calculated aggression, basically. You have to be smart when you play, and you can't do stupid stuff. But that also shouldn't keep you from doing risky stuff if you know you can get out of it alive. And then, you know, team fight plays out. We wind up cleaning up. Jax does get her inhib, but we get 2 towers and inhib as well, and it's in mid, so it's completely worth. So, yeah, that's just, you know, it's higher level stuff as AD carry. A lot of this stuff is definitely, like, made easier by the fact I'm playing Vayne, who has a lot of mobility, a lot of damage, and she has a lot of utility in order to do all this. But this kind of goes for all AD carries. You can't just blindly focus to tank, but you also can't blindly dive. There's a lot of decision making, and a lot of times you have to make this decision like in less than a second. You have to know, like, oh, do I shoot Rammus or do I go for Tristana, or do I do something else? Do I run away? Do I just like focus on dodging Nidalee spears? You know, stuff like that. And it's something that can't really be taught, but really just shown. And it's just something you learn by playing the role. So I hope this guide was a little helpful for you guys. Yeah.